All right, we're here with After the Burial doing an interview for Crusher Productions, and we got
I'm Lee.
Justin.
from After the Burial, and your new album came out in December 2013. How long were you guys working on the album, and where'd you get your ideas and inspirations?
I think we were working on it pretty much right after we got off a Warped Tour, after In Dreams came out.
Okay.
And we spent a lot of time putting the songs together. Just lots and lots of riffs and different ideas, wanting to try stuff that we've never done before. A lot of the ideas and inspiration for the record just kind of came from the older material that we already had and wanting to push it further in a more experimental direction.
Okay.
Trying some newer tunings, I don't know, just new everything, and it kind of took on a life of its own, and I'm pretty happy to see, where it ended up.
All right. Got anything to say about that?
Justin pretty much summed it up there.
All right. All right, and you guys have probably made as a band. You've done it a couple of years. What have you had to go through to get to this point?
A lot of hard work, a lot of miles on the road. That's for sure. Lots of good stuff, a little bit of bad stuff, of course. You got to have the trials that you got to do. I'd say, what do we have to do to make it? It was a lot of hard work.
Play as many shows as you possibly can, man, and it's like we're still doing that, and we're gonna have, we have a long way to go. So.
All right. And you guys produce everything yourself, right? Mm-hmm. And how do you guys manage to get such a crisp and clear sound to all your albums, which other bigger bands can't achieve, or on the CDs don't sound as good as you guys do?
Well, I guess, I don't know. Thank you for that compliment. There is a lot of time that's spent just on tones and stuff like that, Like we take our tone very seriously. And I think it's important to have, a real clear sounding tone when you're going to be using different tunings that are all over the place. We're doing 6, 7, and 8 string stuff. And it's also important in how the tone's going to work with the bass as well, and I know Lee spends a lot of time in his live bass tone, as we do, and we just try to do, have whatever we do on the CD translate as well as we can, as well as we can have it translate live, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's just I think the years and years of, turning knobs, it's culminating itself in, the albums, and like Justin says, the live shows, but it's just, it's having a lot of trial and error, and
constantly experimenting with stuff, and we're still trying new things, and when we start working on our next record, I'm sure we're going to try to push it even further. So.
And big question is it hard living as a musician these days?
I think it's tough. I don't think it's ever really been easy, but for us to keep doing this, we have to stay on the road. We have to stay busy. We have to keep playing shows. There really isn't a whole lot of time to sit around, and when we're not on the road, we have to, we're writing, we're practicing and stuff, and it's definitely not easy, for sure. But it's definitely
really hard.
Yeah.
I'm in Germany drinking good German beer, and
I think actually the hardest part, honestly, for me, at least in touring, is just not getting enough sleep every night, After a while, it kind of gets to you a little bit. But, it's not easy, but it's definitely enjoyable, and I'm happy with, what we're doing.
Prost.
Yeah, Prost.
Prost.
You want some more of this one?
Yeah, let's switch it up.
All right, and speaking of Prost, do you guys know any German? Have you picked up any German on your German
Ich
tours?
bin krank.
Okay.
That's a good one after a long night of drinking. So, somebody knows you got to get into the bathroom really quickly, because you're going to throw up on them. I don't know, do you guys even say that?
Mir geht schlecht.
Oh,
Mir geht
okay.
schlecht, würde man sagen.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Justin, any German?
I don't have any, I'm sorry. I suck.
What's been your best concert that you've ever had? Or
I think each member will probably have their own personal favorite, or just one that sticks out for a particular reason. But I think honestly one of our best concerts we ever had was at Grass Pop in Belgium. What was that, 3 or 4 years ago? The first time we were there.
Yeah, that was a good time.
And it was just madness. We went in, we had no idea what it was going to be like. We had a feeling there was going to be a lot of people there. And then when we got there, we were actually the first band on at like noon. And, you know, we looked out into this enormous tent, and it was just, even though it was empty, and we're like, man, I wonder if anyone's going to be here. Then like 5 minutes before we went on, there was about 10,000 people in there.
It was raining outside, and everyone was coming in too from the rain, so we got like this help from the weather.
Yeah.
But it was bonkers doing shots of Jack Daniels at like 11 a.m.
Yeah, we started partying right away, and it was a good vibe. And we went out and had a great set. It was easily like, you know, the largest stage we've been on yet, and you know, hopefully we can have more shows like that in the future. But that was definitely a memorable one for me. And you know, with all the rain, it was just it was pretty hectic trying to get our gear from where the actual loading area is to the stage. It's just mud. We had to get transferred like a mile from the dressing room. I mean, it was pretty cool.
So it's definitely an experience, you know, like where you're not knowing what to expect, and then you just have this like fantastic show, you know. It's so much fun. Yeah. So.
All right. Your 10-year anniversary is coming up. Do you guys have anything special planned as a band, or?
Nothing like set, but I would really like to do some sort of 10-year like tour, maybe, or a show, or just something special. You know, maybe we'll put together a couple old songs or something. You know, I don't know, just something cool to you know, recognize that it has been 10 years already. So that's crazy.
Yeah, time flies.
I know,
You know what they say. We've been, man, done a lot in 10 years. It's pretty fun to like kind of look back on it and, you know, see how it, like, remember how it started and see where it's going, and like right now we're touring with Born of Osiris, and you know, 8 years ago we were playing VFW halls with those guys, and like in I don't know, the middle of Wisconsin, you know, and now we're
10 years later, I got a mustache.
Took that long.
It did, and it's surprising me. It's crazy.
You've had one a little bit longer, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, and last question: What's one of your best presents that you've gotten from fans?
That was today.
I mean, yeah, that. God, I don't know. That was really cool. The stuff, the things that we got today, man. Like, I wish we had it to show you, but it's, you know, or show everybody, but it's backstage right now. That was really cool.
You want us to say what it is?
Sure.
It's German license plates with our initials on it, basically, and they're in our band, the anagram of the band.
Yeah.
Right? Is that what it's called?
So.
ATB. Yeah. I don't know. So
Whatever. Yeah, that was really, really special.
And one last question, I guess. Do you guys enjoy playing in Germany?
I love Germany. Germany is like one of my favorite countries to tour in.
It's the
Definitely.
most it's almost the most like that. I mean, it feels the most like home every time we're here, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why. I can't really elaborate on that too much, but
Very hospitable.
Yeah.
Seems like the people really like to have a good time. You know, like I don't know. The culture is pretty close to, I think, you know, being at home too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obviously different, but I don't know.
Like everything is just like a little bit more like stress-free when we're here.
Yeah.
And especially, you know, with the touring lifestyle and stuff. Every time we come here, we're just like, hey, we're here. You know, let's have a good time. It's awesome.
And when we're in Germany, the beer never stops flowing. There's always more beer.
And it's really good beer too. Like really good.
All right. Thanks for the interview, guys.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
No problem.